What's up? I'm PX for Manga and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my May haul, so everything I picked up in the month of May, including manga, light novels, and Danmei. As always, we're going to go through this publisher by publisher, starting with Viz Media. First up from Viz Shonen Jump is Sakamoto Days Volume 17. I'm really enjoying this series. The last couple of volumes have been so good, and I'm really looking forward to more, as well as the anime coming back. Chainsaw Man Volume 18. I love this series. I really am enjoying part 2 just as much as I enjoyed part 1. It's so chaotic and silly and I just love it so much. You and I Are Polar Opposites Volume 5. I really enjoyed this series. It is so wholesome. It's a shonen slice of life rom-com. There is an anime announced and it's complete at 8 volumes in Japanese, so only a couple more to go. Kagurabachi Volume 3. This was a great volume full of lots of action. I feel like as the volumes are going on, I'm like getting more attached to the characters, so I'm really looking forward to continuing this. And from Shoujo Beat, we have The King's Beast Volume 15. It just feels weird that it's going to end in 2 volumes because it feels like it's been setting us up for this like whole new arc that's going to happen. Firefly Wedding Volume 2. This was a great continuation from Volume 1. I'm really looking forward to continuing this series. It's really interesting. I really enjoy the art. Boys Abyss Volume 9. I believe this series is complete at 18 volumes in Japanese, so we are at the halfway point, I guess. I really enjoy this series. It is dark. It is infuriating. It is eerie. It's twists and turns and a lot of drama, so it's just a really like interesting and engaging read. But 100% you need to check content warnings before reading. I also picked up a bunch more volumes of Undead Unluck, volumes 10 to 15. I still have not started reading this series. I loved the anime. I knew I had to get the manga. It is complete at 27 volumes in Japanese, so I'm kind of torn between collecting all the volumes and then reading once it's finished so I can like binge the whole thing. But I'm also tempted to start reading and catch up to the English release, and then I can read like the final couple volumes as they come out. I think there's up to 20 volumes released at the moment in English, so I'm still a little bit behind in collecting. This last stack of manga from Viz is all volumes that I picked up from my local used bookshop. We've got Wild Ones Volume 1, Ottomen Volumes 1 and 2, Kamisama Kiss Volumes 1 and 2, which I am really excited to collect all of and read. It will probably be a year or 2 before I do that, but I'm looking forward to it. Black Cat Volume 2. I'm just gonna pick these up when I see them. I would love to read this series. It's hard to find. And then we have some Yu-Gi-Oh! I have a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles already, but I am missing a load, so I'm just picking them up when I find them. We've got volumes 1 and 3 from the first installment, volume 9 from Duelist, volumes 1 and 2 from Millennium World, volume 1 of GX. Before we move into the titles from Yen Press, I have one volume from Eyes Press, and this is an advanced reader's copy that I was sent for Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. So the manhwa webtoon version of this is currently being published by Eyes Press, and I think there's 6 volumes available, but this is the novel. Volume 1 of the novel releases on the 22nd of July, along with the audiobook counterpart. Now this is just the advanced reader's copy. The official release is going to have a much more ornate cover, with a die-cut cover that reveals an illustration. I was so excited to receive this arc and to have the chance to read it early ahead of its release. It is an epic apocalyptic fantasy novel series. Now this is going to be a long one, so we can expect a lot of volumes. The main character has been the sole reader of an obscure web novel, and when the novel ends, so does the world. The world is taken over by the world of the novel, with horrific monsters prowling the streets and ordinary people forced to kill or be killed, all while it's being live streamed to a celestial audience. I love series that have game elements and extra bonus points for series where otherworldly beings force humans into death games. The story so far has been fast-paced, full of action, interesting characters, suspense and gore, and from the first volume it's already given me the amount of character-driven story that I need to hook me in. This series was so highly recommended to me for so long, and I'm so glad it's finally getting an English physical release so that I can enjoy it in the medium I prefer. The official release is July 22nd and it is available for pre-order everywhere. I recommend pre-ordering on Sci-Fire, where you can use my code PX4Manga for 5% off. And continuing into Yen Press, we have Toilet Bound Hanako-kun Volume 0. So this volume contains 2 short stories. One, the original one-shot that led to the Hanako-kun series being serialized, and the other is another short story that has some similar themes. I really enjoyed this. It was cute to see Hanako-kun's origin, and I really enjoyed the other story as well. Bungo Stray Dogs Volume 25. I love this series so much. The art, the story, and if you're not reading it, you should be. This Monster Wants to Eat Me Volume 4. This is a horror GL series with an anime on the way. I'm really enjoying this series. This was another great volume. I can't wait to see the anime. I'm Here Beside You Volume 1. I have not read this yet. This is like a sad BL, and I'm waiting for Volume 2 before I start. Be My Worst Nightmare Volume 2. This is a BL high school rom-com. It's complete at 10 volumes in Japanese. I I don't know where this story is going to go, honestly. It would have worked as a one-shot or like a way shorter series. I can't imagine how it's going to continue for 10 volumes, but I'm really interested to see what they'll do to keep it going. Minato's Laundromat, Volume 5. I have not read any of my physicals for this yet. I think I've read up to volume 3 or 4 digitally. Yeah, I'm going to get to this soon. The Summer Hikaru Died, a light novel, volume 1. So this is an adaptation of the manga. So the manga is the original and this is an adaptation. There is also an anime adaptation coming out soon. I cannot wait. I love this series, so I'm happy for any more content we can get from it. I enjoyed this adaptation. It was interesting to read it in written form instead. I feel like it added in some ways, but in other ways it didn't meet the mark of the manga for me. And now for the volumes that I picked up from Kodansha in May, starting with Toxic Daughter Chi-chan. This is a Shuzu Ushimi. This is like a sequel to the Toxic Daughter film, which I have not seen, and I saw some people who posted reviews for this say that you're better to like watch the film first and then read this. So I might try and do that. We'll see. Gachiakuta Volume 6. I'm so excited for the anime. The visuals have been coming out and it looks so good. I'm like hoping the music is the vibe that I like want it to be. I'm really enjoying this. The art's really cool. It's grimy and dark and I'm excited to continue it. Love on the Horizon Volume 2. This is a thick volume. There's a lot of like bonus after story kind of content in this. This series is the most slice of life, just cute, feels really real, like a really honest, real relationship. So sweet, so wholesome. I really enjoyed Volume 2 even more than I enjoyed Volume 1. The Dashing Zaddy and His Icy Protege Volume 1. This is a new BL office rom-com and it was so funny, so good. The characters are great, the art is fun. I really enjoyed this and I'm so excited for the next one. I Want to Love You Till Your Dying Day Volume 2. Great second volume. I'm so excited for the anime for this. I really love this series. I'm really enjoying the art. I love the witchy vibes. I can't wait to read the next one. And now we've got some volumes from Square Enix, starting with the Apothecary Diaries light novels, Volume 3, Volume 4, and Volume 5. I believe the anime is around Volume 4 somewhere, and I'm excited to get into reading the light novels once this season finishes. And we've got one volume of manga from Square Enix, Love in the Palm of His Hand. This was so good. I really liked it. This is a BL with a college setting. This guy has a hearing disability and this guy is a aspiring actor who's really good at communicating with his body. And then I've got 2 volumes from Sublime, starting with Pink Heart Jam Beat. So this is the sequel to the 2-volume Pink Heart Jam. This was very cute. It's cute to see them like continuing their relationship and living together and moving forward. And Palace of the Omega Volume 2. It is a 2-shot, but I believe there is a sequel in the works. I enjoyed this. I was a little bit disappointed by Volume 2 in the sense of like there was so much like work done in Volume 1, like of world building. I feel like it could have gone a lot further, maybe spaced out what happened in Volume 2 into like 2 or 3 more volumes. And now I have a couple of volumes that I picked up in May from Tokyo Pop, starting with My Beautiful Man Volume 4. I have not started this series yet. I'm planning to read it this week, next week. It is still ongoing and it's based off of the light novels, so I believe there's like quite a lot of content to cover. It's like a drama BL series. I believe that like starts with the guys in high school and follows them through to college. There's also a really popular live action adaptation for this. We're Not Cut Out to Be Lovers Volume 1, and I believe then it's completed 2 volumes. I really enjoyed this. I really like the characters. Just a cute and fun read. Heat X Beat, A Shut In Omega Becomes an Idol. So this is the 2nd volume of Heat X Beat. They're both like individual one-shots, but this one is kind of like a spin-off in the sense that there's characters from the first one in this one. I don't think you would need to have read the first one to really enjoy this one. Omegaverse Idol Story, it was cute. Our Not So Lonely Planet Travel Guide Volumes 4 and 5. I am planning on reading this week. I have not started the series yet. I've just been collecting the volumes. I believe Volume 6 also came out recently, but I'm really looking forward to reading this. And now into the volumes that I picked up from Seven Seas, starting with Choking on Love Volume 2. This is a shoujo romance with an art college setting as well as like a music setting. I'm really enjoying this. I can't wait for more. I love the characters. I love the art. Really looking forward to continuing this. How My Daddies Became Mates Volumes 1 and 2. This is complete at 2 volumes. This is an Omegaverse. Basically it's these guys telling their love story to their daughter, obviously omitting some parts that we get to see along the way, but it's very cute. And we've got 2 one-shots from Mamata, Wanna Be My Dress Up Lover and 10 Things I Want to Do Before I Turn 40. This one was a new release in May and this one I needed to pick up. Both of these are office romances. This one I particularly enjoyed. This one was cute as well, but but this one was great. Gravitation Collector's Edition Volume 5. I love this series, it's a classic, it was one of my first BLs. There's only one more volume to go to complete the main story for this, but then they are releasing a 7th volume that will collect all of Gravitation EX into one volume. So it'll be 7 volumes total for these collector's editions, and I cannot wait to reread it once they're all finished. Punk's Triangle, this is another big one-shot. I really enjoyed this. The art is so pretty, the style. It's a BL with like a fashion college setting. Really fun. My Girlfriend's Not Here Today Volume 4. I'm really enjoying this series. It is a messy as all hell high school GL romance about cheating. Checkmate Volume 3. This is a BL manhwa webtoon. Toxic X Toxic, and we love to see it. And last from Seven Seas, I have 2 volumes of Danmei. Remnants of Filth Volume 7. This was the final volume of this amazing series. Bittersweet that it is over, but it was a nice ending. It was a brilliant story. I really enjoyed it. Definitely one of my top favorite Danmeis. This came in regular or special edition. Of course, I picked up the special edition to get all the extras. Love this series. Really, really recommend. River Bay Road Men's Dormitory Volume 1. This series is going to be 2 volumes, so I decided not to read this one yet. I'm going to wait for the second one and read them together. And this is from the same author as Legend of Exorcism, which is like a totally different genre, so I'm very interested to read this. And then from Beloved Publishing, we have a Korean BL novel. This is Dear Benjamin Volume 1. This is going to be complete at 2 volumes, I believe, and they are also publishing the manhwa version in print as well. This is a hardcover edition, and they really did a great job with the design. There are lots of illustrations inside, which I really cannot show because they are all very spicy. This is in a megaverse with like a kind of crime special services kind of setting. Very interested to read this. And then I have one webtoon volume from Inklore Books that I was sent. This series is like a spin on the Greek mythology around Hades and Persephone. I've really enjoyed reading this. And the very last thing for this haul is a little short story collection from the Captive Prince trilogy, The Summer Palace and Other Stories. I listened to the audiobook for the Captive Prince trilogy and it was amazing. One of the very best enemies to lovers stories that I have ever consumed. I definitely need to pick up the physicals for the trilogy, but I had absolutely no other way of consuming the short stories, so I had to order that straight away. Really, really love this author, really love this series. Okay, so that's everything that I picked up in the month of May. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments what you picked up or read in the month of May, and if you're interested in picking up anything you saw here, I recommend checking it out on Sci-Fire, and you can use my code PX4Manga for 5% off. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe for more, and I will see you next time.